So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Running once more with Henry. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. Working quickly here. Jackson now on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Finds Aguilar. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Trying to get outside with Henry. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
3rd and long for him here. The Bears closing in, and they'll get him. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's 4th down.
That's on us.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Shot.
4th down, here's Jackson. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, shot. Shot. You. Ready. Shot. Shot.
Get to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching it, Kate, because now, well, they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Play action now with Jackson. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. Offense up to the line fast.
Hey, Ozzy, set up.
Another try following the sack. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Go right here. Ready, set up.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Bears have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Got it. Ready?
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready? Go.
Williams starting with a pass here. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And they make the tackle at the 38. They'll take that kind of passing from the rookie out of USC. He gets him the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Going to run again with Swift. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Give him 9 yards there, partner. A strong gain, and now a much more manageable 3rd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Throwing deep towards the end zone. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Brandon Stevens has it. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, hey.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Kevin Byard there to bring him down. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Throwing from near his own goal line. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
He's got Andrews. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. First down, here's Lamar. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And this one does not go far. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. From the gun, Jackson. Caught by the open man. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Here's Jackson to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
13. Sit up.
Blitz coming. Lamar escapes the pocket. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Ravens get it back at the 45-yard line following that interception return. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception to give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. From the 46. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Mark Andrews. So now they have 3rd and short.
What is it? Hey, middle. Sit up.
Pressure coming. It's Jackson. Finding Flowers. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Sit on.
Out of the gun, Henry. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I can hear it now, Kate, before it even comes out of my mouth when I say anybody but a receiver or corner is the best athlete on the field. But I'm starting to really feel like these DNs in today's NFL game are the best athletes. And when you watch one chase down a play like that for negative yards, well, I'll make my case and I'll stand on that opinion.
And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30. You're right at the 31.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is, because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Jackson on 3rd and 1. Henry on the catch. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Ravens, eager to get some points on the board. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Hey.
Trying again, following the sack. He finds Aguilar. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the pistol, Williams. Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Working from the gun, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and long. On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Tyreek Stevenson has it. And the Bears will start with it in the fourth after an interception to end the quarter.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie, right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his third interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Here's Swift on second down. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
First and goal, Swift. Has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears earn the chance to tie before halftime. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears tie this game 7-7. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. One last play before the break. A final throw before the break. Buys time, rolling right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. Tyler Scott now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. One in behind center with Swift. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 29. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Bears first down. A handoff left for Swift. He's contained at the line for no gain. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Staying grounded with Swift. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. That's Odafe Owe with a stop. Only a yard on the play. An improvement on their last one, but that brings up 3rd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Williams from the gun. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Alpha, sit on. 180. Ready, shot. Sit on.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Completed over the middle. This is ahead for about 5. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Blitz coming here. Jackson finds Aguilar. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Working quickly here. On 1st down, Jackson has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Lamar throwing again. He fires one deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grab the lead on their first series of the half. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts them in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Scott now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Williams will look to throw. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Here's 2nd and 5. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush it.
Oh no, they get him yet again! Roquan Smith with the pick.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Not.
Here's Henry on the option. And he gets this one down to the 30-yard line. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this 2nd half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He's got Andrews. And this one doesn't go far. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Finds a seam down the middle. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a pickup of 26. And that's a Chicago 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go, set.
Toss play, Swift. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Now an inside handoff to Swift. Into the secondary past the 40. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down. From the red zone now. Flush down out to his left. He can run it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So we hit the end of the third quarter. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
On the give, it's Swift. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal.
Hey, smash Bronco. 19, Tiger, 19. No.
They'll run now with Swift. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Got to be 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Again, it's going to be Swift. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Slot man motioned over.
Sit up.
It's Henry on the counter. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, Jackson gets this one to Andrews. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach, a play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Sit on. Report.
Flying down the middle with Henry. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line.
No, we changed it. Sit up.
2nd and 10 now. Pushing it up past the 30. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Back to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Back now, pressure on its way. And he's tackled for a short gain. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
From the 38. He's going deep. They did it. He made the interception. Tyreek Stevenson has it. And the Bears have some new life in the 4th.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. They run the counter with Swift. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
On the carry, it's Swift. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. He picks up 8 on the run, and now they're going to have 3rd and 4.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Bears losing by 7. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. They run with Swift. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. On the move, headed right. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Second and 6 coming up here. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's brought down after a short gain. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Yeah, it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
3rd and 4 coming up now. He's back to throw. Short pass brought in. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout.
Go.
The Ravens in victory formation and content to just knee this one out.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.